Have you ever wondered who the first president of an Asian constitutional republic was? Born on March 22, 1869, in Cavite el Viejo, Emilio Aguinaldo's story starts from humble beginnings. In the heart of the Philippines, in a place known as Cavite el Viejo, a child named Emilio Aguinaldo was born into a well-to-do family. His early life was marked by comfort and privilege, as his family was among the local elite. His upbringing was steeped in the traditions and customs of his homeland, offering him a rich cultural foundation from which he would later draw strength. As he grew, Aguinaldo was exposed to the complexities of the social-political environment of his time. The Philippines, under Spanish rule, was a hotbed of dissent and revolutionary fervor. This was the world in which Aguinaldo's character was shaped. His early education, coupled with the socio-political climate, set the stage for his future role in history. Aguinaldo's early life might have seemed ordinary for a boy of his status, but the seeds of extraordinary potential were already being sown. His story is a testament to how seemingly ordinary people can rise to the occasion and make their mark on history. While Aguinaldo's early life seemed ordinary, his later actions would mark him as an extraordinary figure in history. Aguinaldo's path to prominence began with his involvement in the secret organization known as the Katipunan. This clandestine society was a driving force in the Philippine Revolution against Spanish rule. Aguinaldo, stemming from an affluent background, was not Katipunan, playing a pivotal role in steering the course of the revolution. As a military leader, Aguinaldo was both strategic and relentless. His leadership skills were instrumental in the victories against the Spanish forces. The battles of Binacayan and These encounters were more than just battles. They were assertions of Filipino resilience and strength, a testament to the unyielding spirit of the revolution. In Binacayan and Dalahican, Aguinaldo's forces faced the Spanish onslaught with determination and courage. They were up against a formidable adversary, an imperial power with superior resources. But under Aguinaldo's command, they held their positions, not merely surviving the onslaught, but repelling it with conviction and vigor. This was no small feat. It was a major victory that boosted the morale of the Filipino forces and the people, strengthening their resolve to fight for their independence. Even when the Spanish La Vieja, launching a two-pronged assault to quash the rebellion, Aguinaldo's forces stood firm. They held their ground, demonstrating an indomitable spirit that was emblematic of the Philippine Revolution. Despite the odds, Aguinaldo's forces held their ground, marking a significant victory. More than just a military success, it was a beacon of hope, a reminder of the strength of the Filipino spirit, and a testament to Aguinaldo's leadership during the Philippine Revolution. From the battlefield to the presidential office, Aguinaldo's journey was marked by triumph and controversy. This chapter of his life took a dramatic turn when Emilio Aguinaldo, a young revolutionary, found himself in the highest seat of power in the Philippines. He made history as not just the youngest president of the Philippines, but also the first president of an Asian constitutional republic. His presidency, however, was not without its share of controversies. His tenure was marked by significant achievements, but also marred by allegations that have cast a long shadow over his legacy. Among the most significant of these were his alleged involvements in the deaths of Andres Bonifacio and Antonio Luna. Andres Bonifacio, a fellow revolutionary, was a key figure in the Philippine Revolution. Yet, the two men's relationship was fraught with tension, culminating in a trial that led to Bonifacio's execution. Many believe that Aguinaldo was complicit in this, a claim that has been a subject of heated debate among historians. Antonio Luna, a brilliant military strategist, met a similar fate. His death, allegedly at the hands of Aguinaldo's men, added another layer of controversy to Aguinaldo's presidency. Luna's death remains a contentious issue, with some historians suggesting that it was a result of a power struggle within the revolutionary government. These controversies, coupled with the challenges of leading a young republic amidst political unrest and foreign aggression, painted a complex picture of Aguinaldo's presidency. He was a leader who guided his nation through its early years of independence, but also a figure whose actions have sparked debates that continue to this day. Despite these controversies, it's important to remember that history is often more nuanced than it appears. Aguinaldo's presidency was undoubtedly a time of great change and turmoil, but it was also a time of significant achievements, as a fledgling nation sought to find its place in the world. Aguinaldo's presidency was a time of change and turmoil, with his legacy marked by both achievements and controversies. Aguinaldo's life after his presidency was marked by a return to a quieter life, but not without its own share of controversies. Having left the tumultuous world of politics, Aguinaldo found himself in the midst of another global conflict, World War II. In a move that drew much criticism, he collaborated with the Japanese, believing it would lead to Philippine independence. Despite the controversy, Aguinaldo's intentions were rooted in his lifelong desire for his country's autonomy. However, the collaboration did little to endear him to his countrymen, who were suffering under Japanese occupation. As the war ended and the Philippines gained independence, Aguinaldo retreated from public life. In his later years, Aguinaldo focused on veterans' affairs, advocating for the rights and welfare of his fellow revolutionaries. He lived out his remaining years in his ancestral home in Cavite, where he was known to frequently reminisce about the revolution and his presidency. On February 6, 1964, at the ripe age of 94, Emilio Aguinaldo passed away. His death marked the end of an era, the last living link to the Philippine Revolution and the fledgling republic it birthed. Aguinaldo's legacy is a complex one. He is remembered as a national hero, the young firebrand who led his country to independence. Yet, he is also associated with controversy, from the alleged involvement in the deaths of Bonifacio and Luna to his collaboration with the Japanese. Despite the controversies, Emilio Aguinaldo left a lasting mark on Philippine history. His story, from a young revolutionary to the president of the First Asian Constitutional Republic, continues to inspire and provoke discussion to this day. From his humble beginnings to becoming a national hero, Emilio Aguinaldo's life was anything but ordinary. Born into a well-to-do family, he grew to play a significant role in the Katipunan and the Philippine Revolution, leading his forces to major victories against the Spanish. His presidency was not without controversy, with allegations of involvement in the deaths of key figures and collaboration with the Japanese during World War II. In his later years, he became a symbol of national pride, despite the controversies that surrounded his life. Aguinaldo's life serves as a reminder of the complexities of history, that heroes can be controversial, and that even in controversy, there can be inspiration.